So I'm gonna go take this apart. This just to take a peep in it real quick. I'm not gonna really do any major work on it today, so I gotta get to work. But there's 2 Allen screws here. These have already been modified, and it looks like they're too long too. Look at how much these stick out. Yeah, they are way too long. But the good thing is, they're harder to strip if you use the Allen head bolts. I don't know why they don't use them from the factory like that, man. Usually they're screws, and you strip them, and then you're kind of pissed off, and it's hard to get them off. They use a Japanese spec screwdriver for these, or it's a Japanese spec screw, and you need a special Japanese screwdriver to do it. And then we'll take the top off. We'll take the diaphragm cover off and see how that is in there. All right. Okay, let's make it here. I got it apart, and it does not look good. It's really freaking dirty. So the diaphragm, it doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of dirty though. I would kind of clean it in the sink or something, But the needle is definitely, this is probably why the slide was stuck. This thingy here is full of like gunk. I think this green stuff, oh yeah, the gasoline that was in it was green. Okay, so the good thing is it's not red. It's not rusty inside there, but it's green. So whatever the gas that dissolved in there, it left this kind of green residue. It's kind of hard to see because this light is so bright. But yeah, so you can see that it's got some green residue all over the needle. We're gonna have to take that out. I think I've already kind of tuned this too. I think I drilled the slide on this. Yeah, I did. See right here. I drilled it. When you drill it, it gives you faster response. This thing moves more easily. But anyway, there's the needle, and also it's a tunable needle. It's on the 3rd clip from the bottom right now. So this has a kind of like the snorkel's been taken out, and there's a big hole on the top of the airbox. So it has stock exhaust though, so I don't think you really need to go crazy jetting it or anything. You probably don't need to really do much to it. So that's the needle. The needle's dirty. We can probably clean that with some whatever, carb cleaner and stuff. Maybe like a Scotch-Brite pad. So, but the needle looks, we can clean the needle. The tip has got something on it too, I think. Yeah, we'll clean the needle. We'll have to clean this too. The diaphragm looks okay. It's not torn or anything. Obviously, it's just kind of just sitting in one place. So we'll have to clean up all this. It's like mold. There's like mold inside of it or something. That's the only reason I could think it would be this dirty. It's supposed to be clean inside of the carb, It's not supposed to be dirt in there. I don't know how the dirt gets in there. So this is the carburetor, the bottom of the carburetor where the bowl is. The bowl is all green. I think we're gonna need a new gasket too. That gasket seems to have like dissolved. It's like all turned into goop. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to clean this. No freaking lie, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to clean it. We may try the we'll try to, yeah, we're gonna have to really clean this carb. So yeah, and then all these orifices are so dirty, dude. Look at this. So we're gonna have to take the jets out, the pilot jets in there. It looks like the floats are good. Yeah, the float should be fine. We'll spray the floats with some carb cleaner. I know it's probably not good for that plastic stuff, but just to get that stuff off of there, Other than that, it looks okay. Not too bad. I think the main jet is probably messed up, dude. but we might be able to clean that. I can see through the main jet. In fact, let's take it out. Or the jets are supposed to be brass looking, not freaking black and green, dark green in this case. This is, yeah. I can see through it, so it's okay. We can clean that off. Looks like the main jet will be okay. The pilot jet, oh, we'll have to get to the pilot jet. I think, let me take this float cover off. I think we're gonna have to buy a rebuild kit for this, maybe. The O-rings are all trashed. Yeah, that O-ring just kind of disintegrated. It like ate through the freaking rubber. Maybe because we're using ethanol gas? I don't know, man, but it's in the bad shape. I don't know if there's a way to you can take this sleeve off. I think you can. Yeah, this is, oh, there we go. You can do it by hand, apparently. Okay. So it looks like, I don't know. Can you just take this off? Oh, okay. Anyway. Alright, so we got to get the pilot jet out next. Hopefully we can get the pilot jet out without destroying it, because that's usually what happens if it's stuck. We have to use the easy out to get it out. Oh! Oh, fuck. Yeah. Let me go spray some W. Okay, we'll just spray some Whiskey Delta 40 in there. Let's see if we can get it out. Where did my screwdriver go? Okay. I have a feeling it's not going to come out, and we're going to have to freaking use the easy out or something to get it out. And pretty much destroys the pilot jet. Yeah, I think we're going to have to buy a repair kit for this. Did the needle come out? Yeah, the needle came out. Yeah, it needs a whole, it needs a repair kit. You know, the funny thing is I've already freaking restored this car before. This is not the second time I've been in here. This is not the first time I've been in here, man. I've been in here before. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's stripped and it won't come out. We're going to have to use like easy out or something. I think I got something for that. Alright, hallelujah, I got it out. I had to use a better screwdriver and I used PB Blaster, so. Use a bigger screwdriver. So I use this guy right here. Just had it lying around, so I think we got it out. There we go. So this will be my carburetor removing screw for now. I have to remember. Let me see if I can blow through it, or if I can at least see through it. No, this. That is done. Now you can try to use that little carburetor cleaning thing, but I hold it up to the light and I can't see through it. Well, no, I guess I can. I can kind of see through it a little bit. I think it would be best just to put new jets. Carburetor cleaning doohickey a while ago. Start from the smallest one. Yeah, it's not going to go. Yeah. Okay, if the smallest one don't go through, then That's it. Smallest one. yeah, that pilot jet's done. Most of the time, that's what goes bad, the pilot jet. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to buy a whole kit and replace all the bad stuff. Yeah, this is the second time I have to do this. Pisses me off, man. Like, this is why you're supposed to ride your motorcycle and not let it sit around, you know. All right, so there you go. That's the state of the carb right there, man. It's not so good. It's got some PB Blaster in it. I think we're going to run it through at least the little dunker, the chem tool. Yeah, because it's pretty dirty in there. So it's dirty in the throat. It's dirty on the top. That leads me to believe like something in here is not plugged right. It needs new O-rings. All the O-rings are toast, man. There's supposed to be an O-ring on this. Where'd it go? Is it on the top? Oh, there's no O-ring. There's no O-ring. That's why it's so dirty. There we go. Oh no, wait. Never mind. Oh, this is your O-ring. Never mind. The diaphragm is your O-ring. Yeah. Okay, so that diaphragm looks like it's okay though. We just cleaned that up, and we got to clean all this up, but we might as well just dunk it. We'll take all these fuel lines out and stuff. This is a vent, so this can come out. That will go back on. This we have to make a new one. So we chuck that garbage. It's all hardened. So there we go. That's the stripped carb. I think that's as far as you can strip it down. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna have to clean it really well. The throat is nasty. It's got that green fuel gunk on it. It's got rust here on the butterflies are. Yeah, not so good. Okay, so that's it. Then the bowl is pretty nasty too. So that's all that gas residue in there. So there you go. That's what happens when you let your bike sit around too long without running fresh fuel through it. So I think we're going to replace both jets. Like I said, we're going to buy the whole kit. We'll just replace everything. The needle we can probably still use. The main jet we can probably still use because you can still see through it. But we'll just go ahead and replace them. Plus I kind of messed this up taking it out, so I'm glad we were able to get it out though. So yeah, everything else looks okay. It just needs a good cleaning. So yeah, freaking A, dude. All right, so some more work. So we're gonna have to get the little chem tool dipper out and dump this in there, but I gotta get to work tonight. So all right, so that's the state of the carb. It's as I thought it would be. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, it's not as it's kind of like what I thought it would be like, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not. There's no rust. Nothing is stuck in there. You know, obviously it's not going to start because the pilot jet is clogged. At least I think it is. But it would be best to just change it anyway. And the car body needs a good cleaning. So. Also, mind you, this bike was not ridden off road, you know. Look, this is a street bike. My dad rode it on the street only, you know. He never took it on the dirt, so it's kind of disappointing. So yeah, we'll have to thing it, man. We'll have to do that. So that's that, or I could find another carb. Yeah, so that's what I might try to do. I might see if somebody is selling a stock carb for cheap. If I can't get another one for cheap, then forget it. We'll have to work with this one. I think a rebuild kit is like $20 to $30. So if I can get something around $20 to $30, I will just get the carb. It kind of sucks. I sold the carb off my old bike, so yeah. All right, so. Also, another thing that has to be done is we need to, we're going to need to unplug this here. It's a good thing it didn't break. And this is where our vacuum hose goes to the gas tank. Since we're putting the stock tank back on, this has to be on here, so you can run it. So fuel comes out of the thing when you crank it. All right, there it is. So. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. I was not going to lie. The gaskets are, look at the gaskets. It just freaking melted. It just disintegrated. I don't know what kind of fuel that was, man. But it just ate through the freaking O-rings like crazy, dude. Anything the fuel touched, it just melted. So, probably going to want to get some good O-rings like this. Are we going to be able to get that off of there? That's a good question. Without breaking it, you know? Oh yeah, look at that. It just crumbles. Horrible. Okay. Alright. Yes, we got.